Closer, a little closer, and then turning you into an old lady.
Stefan Li, TheSushiDragon, is active on Twitch, and his stream look like video performances in which he is constantly flipping between different cameras, applying video effects, sound effects, at an incredibly high pace, and you will see it in very soon. All in real time, using a custom suit full of buttons and controls. In his own words, he is exploiting technology to inject real-time imaginative content. Where often performance artists prefer the real-life physical setting, like this one, over a video recording of their performances, Stefan's streams are specifically built on and for the screen, resulting in a direct and effective experience for the viewer. Yeah, welcome to you, Stefan, aka TheSushiDragon. It's great to have you here.
Hello, am I... Oh, thank you. Am I... Hello from across the world!
Oh, yeah!
We're all here with you guys.
So Mind great blown. To have you.
Yeah, great to have you. Sorry, I was just playing with the buttons on my hand. So, welcome. This is me.
One of the many versions, I would say. There are so many versions of you, Stefan.
Yes. Well, what? Thank you. What? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, welcome to to your community. I see that we're live, and the Twitch chat is already is hyping up.
Yep. They're saying hello, and that we're all amazing.
Oh, that's
great. They did tell me at the last second that they can't hear you though. So.
Oh, really?
It's fine as long as you can hear me. I can hear you. We don't have the. Yeah.
Well, you'll be the one talking mostly. So I will just ask you some questions, and let's just start at the beginning.
Sorry, I gotta punish them a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah, go ahead. Ask me anything.
Well, great. Yeah, I see now. I'm also seeing your chest. So I'll just try to keep focused. So first start at the beginning, because what you're showing now is like you're in a warehouse. You have been increasing in quality content along the way. But I wanted to ask you, like, how did it start? Because I do know that you started on YouTube first, and then you went to
How did
Twitch.
I start?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you know, a lot of these live edits that I'm doing right now are so unnecessary for most live streamers. But for me, I started making... Can
I just interrupt here? I'm a very...
I get distracted easily. So, you know, YouTube editing. I love the YouTube editing because YouTube is like, well, you could be your own creator and post videos and watch the comments. But it took me forever to edit the videos, you know, like say a transition like this and edit like this to zoom in would take a couple hours, the more you get better. But as I was taking more and more hours, my imagination just got bigger and bigger. And bigger, and I just wanted to be imaginative. I really wanted to be more imaginative
and have more characters.
But because it was taking so long, my upload schedule was like once a month or once a week. Now I could do it live. It's like instant, and the comments, they're instant. Quality. Look at that.
The fact that actually everything is in real time makes it easier for you.
Yes,
in a way.
yes.
Is it that you also lower the bar for yourself to in the?
No, I feel like I raised the bar. I feel like I raised the bar a little too. Oh, look at that! It's dead mouse. I drove with yeah. So yeah, I raised the bar quite a bit, and as it was all because of what do you call it? Programming. That's the wrong one. Programming really helped me get into the raising of the bar.
Yeah. Can you explain what we just looked at? Because it seemed like a software that you're using.
You want to see this? Oh, so I use multiple softwares like TouchDesigner. This basically communicates to all the programs. So this thing is called Chitane, and Chitane.
Someone triggered the smoking machine.
They activated right there. This person right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Okay, so thank you for subscribing, by the way. Sorry, excuse me. So where was I? Oh yeah, the program. This program here is actually tracking my face too. Like it's actually tracking my face. And this program communicates to all the other programs. So I'm like, this person named Deadmau5 said it best. I'm like tech ADD. I love every kind of program that exists. I experiment with so many third-party softwares that you don't know which ones are going to stick after a year or two. And see, that's Snapcam. But this program communicates with all the other programs. So I'm always experimenting with multiple protocols, multiple programs like TouchDesigner, Resolume, Magic, Music Visuals, Voice Attack, Chitane, OSC, and like when you're trying out all these programs, which ones are going to stay next year, which ones are going to work the next year, all that kind of stuff. And having a brain, how you say, allows me to rapidly prototype which programs are gonna be the ones that work. And so far, I've replaced OBS, and I'm using TouchDesigner. And TouchDesigner.
Yeah. So just for the people who don't know OBS is the streaming software that usually it's open source, so it's used by most creators. But for the TheSushiDragon, of course, it was still too limited. So you had to go to TouchDesigner, which is like a more... How would you describe this?
It's the future! It turns anything 2D to 3D. And as you can see, the chat's in 2D. And we love to do music like this and to just shape them in different sizes and then just really get trippy with them.
So you're now using your hands in order to make it do something?
Yep, using my hands.
Oh, wow. And does it also register the intensity of what you're doing, or only the movements?
Something like that, yeah. It's all just technology. I love technology. 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 And I can go back to my normal human face. So I mean, it's like I'm like a kid with a bunch of toys, and it's all because I've been enabled with all these toys by communities. It's all crowdsourced now. It's a crowdsourced of the future, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so I mean, like, you can make any idea happen. Experiment with anything. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, because you started on Twitch, but what were your inspirations for starting this
my inspirations.
Tech experiment?
Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you what my inspirations was. So my inspirations was worlds. I'm a very image. I'm a very visually. I'm a visual person. I love anime. My inspirations are anime and music. I love music. I've been really getting into ethereal wave. It's a type of genre. And but anyway, so I'm a visual learner. So I like creating worlds that puts me in an immersive environment, because it just imagination.
Yeah.
And
you get direct feedback from your chat, as we've seen already.
Yeah, I get mostly confusion.
Yeah.
But when it all comes together, right? it's pretty fun. Yeah.
It's also, it could be more interesting to get confused a bit more in life than on.
Yes. It's
so you help.
I love putting people in worlds that they just don't understand, like W2F, what we and And but it's like it turns into a movie once I get like my focus gathered. When I get my focus gathered, I can create movies. It helps when I have music playing in the background, which some of the clips I will show some of the music, and you can see a live music video. Yeah, let me know whenever you want me to show it, because
well, I was just because we also saw it some parts of it also in the compilation I just started. Thank you for triggering the. I'm already thanking the chat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
see, now you're a live streamer.
Well, who knows?
Sorry. Yeah, keep going.
Now I lost my thoughts, so I'm really looking at my notes to sort of get an overview. I don't know where my question was going, so I'll just ask this one. Like, so how does the interaction with the audience work? Like, you have the chat box, and what does the audience do? Like triggering the smoking machine.
They can trigger
how is
smoke
that working
machines
for you as getting the direct feedback from your community? How is that?
It's like a giant. Laugh factory, a giant improv factory, where sometimes something in the message will trigger something, because there's how many can you see this overlay? You can probably see this overlay. There's thousands of different combinations. How can one man remember? First, with the power of ADD is how you can remember, but second, I get these triggers in my head when I see like wow, this guy has a lot of stamina, like a horse, and I'm just like, interesting that you say that, because and I just it triggers my brain, and that's how I feel like it can really activate, and chat's part of that, and that's why it's chat's in slow mode, because we can have a one-to-one direct communication. It's almost like an improv group where we're just coming at each other. Yeah.
So
shoot,
that's
really
chat,
great. I wish chat could hear you. Yeah, go on.
Well, it's
all going to be recorded. Yeah, and
will definitely
available.
be recorded. Yeah, most definitely. And also, do you refer to the chat as one entity, or do you see them also as individual people when you sort of communicate with chat, or just always say chat this, chat that?
Chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so chat is like a collective conscious. This guy is like something like a gummy bear. See? He activated my thoughts. Yeah, so it's a collective conscious that it's easier to say chat. And that's voice activated. Look, no hands.
Someone saying one hive mind.
Chat. No hands. I didn't do that. That was voice activated. Yeah, it's like a hive mind. No, I actually hate the word hive mind, because then it's just like, you know how influencers are just like,
hey girls, how you doing?
and then the girls are just like, I like insight. I've learned so much, because we try to create a little bit of balance here, and a lot of programmers in here, a lot of different hobbies. Like, I did some plumbing today because I had to fix the plumbing the other day. Got the help with some plumbers from chat, contractors. We got EDM enthusiasts, artists, and squirrels too. We got squirrels. So it's a crowdsource of different trades. So, and that's what really makes this possible, because on my own, it did get difficult for a while. I would spend probably like 16 hours a day trying to fix one button, and then now I spend I turned on this entire complex setup today with only one problem, and that problem was chat can't hear you. But other than that, it's almost working. And each stream, we're getting closer and closer to complete technological completion.
Yeah, because that's actually a good one, because you're also automating a lot of the things that you work with, like the camera robots that you build. Can you explain, like, why didn't you just hire someone to film your live stream instead?
Why didn't I just? Yeah, why didn't I just? So I'm just gonna repeat what you say, so chat can kind of be reference. Why didn't I just hire someone? Because it's expensive. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Give me a second. I lost chat for a second. Okay. So while I'm talking about this, I didn't hire someone, right? And the reason being is because it is expensive, and a live streaming like this, it's all about trying to be kind of self-sustaining, if you will. Another reason why I left YouTube is because it wasn't self-sustaining. You couldn't produce videos. You couldn't produce videos like that for like every day with the like I had to drive to parks, pay actors, etc. Just you run out of money. But with these guys, they don't ask for a salary. They run completely on electricity, and they also won't sue me for what do you call it, liability and stuff. Because this could get pretty it gets pretty gnarly here. We ride around in go-karts and segways.
Yeah.
So that's like,
that's great. And also, like, what? Oh, I thought I would just keep it quiet for a little bit.
it's okay. I'm just activating my avatar state. Sorry. Yeah. It gets wild. People are coming. Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah. But
thank you guys.
The thing is, like, what would be the next? Thank you.
Yeah, I was saying
There's
thank
so
you
many
to you, by
things
the
at
way,
the same time
for
going
all
on.
this opportunity. Yeah. This
like, what would be the
opportunity.
next thing you would like to automate? Hello, everyone.
The next thing I want to automate. Can I make a joke?
Sorry?
Can I make a joke?
Yeah, sure.
The next thing I want to automate. Just kidding. Everything's already automated. I don't need to automate anymore. Yeah, everything's pretty much automated. But I
Do you have the feeling that you lose control over the things that you work with?
Not anymore. I used to. The cleaning is only a little bit of this room is automated. So, in fact, this guy automatically cleans the floor, and the robot, it doesn't completely automate. I want this room to be automated to clean, and that room, and hopefully the rooms over there, and the upstairs room, which is getting a little overwhelming for me to take care of. So I don't even take care of it. I just let it start. I let it turn into a dust collector. You know what happens when there's so many dust collectors, right? I am inevitable.
And also, like, because you seem to be you came quite far already. Like you're saying, like everything's already automated except for the cleaning.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah.
Where do you see this going for the next few years? Let's say.
Where do I see this going? Oh my gosh.
Do you have
Where do I
like
see this going?
Because now it's mostly built for the screen, right? So we are all able to see you through the screen, and that's where you have the effects.
I see.
Like, will there be like a physical form that you are?
Yes, a physical form. I agree. I see this turning into a physical. So I started the stream in like seasons, where like I started in the closet, and I lived that in the garage, the basement, and I call this like arcs in my life. So season 6 now is the warehouse. So season 7, I'm gonna live edit the world.
Wow.
And imagine seeing this, going in real life, and and then you just random, like, I'm in the background, I'm in a beach, and all of a sudden I walk, hi, my name is, and then you see that, and or hold on. Do you mind zooming into you, showing your face?
No, not at all.
Go to your face.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, and then a little closer, and then turning you into an old lady. So just imagine how like world break or like immersive that could be. You know, you're interviewing someone and like from across this, like you said, hey, can I interview you? And you just turn them into an alien.
And they just, you know, they speak like a human, but secretly they're an alien.
Yeah, it's all fun. You know, I feel like people get so old and boring.
Okay, and what's wrong?
But, yeah, they lose their imagination when they grow up. And I get it, taxes.
Yeah. Do you also see? Do you then also see like this possibility of having this overlay, like these effects? Like, do you see those also maybe as a possible fashion item that people would walk around on the streets with in a few years, like having these AR effects running all the time, or how do you see that? Like,
so you're saying, do you see me turning this into a fashion?
Yeah, like that we would bump on each other in the streets, and we will see each other.
I mean, if you think about it,
having
it already is fashion. So I would love to have some hover shoes, because it essentially looks like I have hover shoes, but yeah, I don't. Maybe I when I do IRL, I don't plan on wearing this because people are gonna be like, oh, what's the power level say on your eye level, kid? And I'm just gonna be like,
It's over 9,000.
it's a Dragon Ball Z reference. Do you guys have that in
yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, Dragon Ball Z? You guys? Okay. What's his name? What's his name then? What's his name?
Goku.
Yeah, good job.
I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing my best.
I want to actually wear this, where I feel like in the future technology is becoming more fashionable. See, this is the first thing I started with before I got the eye monitor. It's a see-through. It looks like goggles though, but there's actually a small screen here that shows me exactly where everything is. But until it becomes more until we have more like Ray-Bans with see-through shades, that which is gonna. I feel like it's gonna happen in like 10 years from now. Yeah.
Yeah, and
For now, I got this.
and also like sometimes things in your streams, they go wrong, or something breaks. How do
They
you
do
see
go wrong, they do
failure
break.
as part of your work? Because comedy, as we've all noticed already, is a big part.
Failure. Fail. Fail is just an acronym for. Fail is just an acronym for. FA. I hear people laughing. Oh shoot! I had a. Oh, okay, yeah. Fail is just an acronym for first attempt in learning. I totally didn't grab that from chat, by the way. So that's the thing. They trigger memories, and yes, it's first attempt in learning. This is all just another attempt at learning. You know. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Each time I fail, and when it feels like, oh, it's something I really got to fix next time, I fix it, and it never happens again. You know, I used to have so much pressure doing these kind of collabs, especially the bigger the project. I'm like, oh, please, I hope none of these computers fail, because if one of them fails, they all fail. Now the project doesn't. A computer can be restarted because the brain is now centralized, and it's so like all these like technical like failures I've had, they've only made me stronger. Yeah.
Well, on that note, I would like to thank you very much. And before we end, we also want to. I want to ask the audience if anyone has a question for the Sushi Dragon.
Which audience? This audience or your audience? Your
well,
audience. Right?
Let's start on this side, and then we'll ask someone on that side in the chat.
Okay.
Maybe that's a good one. If anyone has one question, because you might be also a bit overwhelmed by the whole.
I would love to see their faces right now.
Yeah. Well, you will.
I'm a bit overwhelmed too. I didn't expect it to
anyone
go
has
this
a question? No questions from our side. I believe. You would.
They're asking questions, guys. So I'm sorry I couldn't. Yeah.
Thanks for being with us. How long does it take to put on the whole suit and turn it?
Oh, good question.
Very practical question.
Yes, very practical question. It used to start up my stream. So they asked how long it takes to start up my stream and the suit. The suit. This is the third version of it. I call it the Mark II, and it's now made in carbon fiber. We used to use polycarbonate. It used to weigh about 15 pounds. Now it's at about 9. Oh my God! It's the audience. Oh, that's so cool. Hi guys, art enthusiasts and professors and experts. I love this. Art! It's all like, you should see the art parts. I'll show you the clip after. Oh, we're like 10 seconds of it. But how long does it take to do it used to take over an hour to start up all the computers and making sure all the programs are working. And the suit takes about 5 minutes. I actually hated how long it took to put on the suit, so I actually magnetized everything. Here's a magnet. I just got to plug this in. Magnet. Actually, this screen right here is also recently magnetized. So it's modulability, efficiency, all stuff I've learned from programmers in the chat as well, who told me you shouldn't be spending 16 hours a day fixing one effect. That is inefficient. And I said, okay, well, can you can you teach me? And then they did, and they taught me, and crowdsourced collective mind, right? So now with automation, I click one button on right here. Get this out here. I click one button, and here's me ending the stream.
Please remember to pull the USB
Like,
out of PC
the show's
number
gonna end,
3
right? It's
before
gonna
the
cut.
restart.
But I can abort. I can
All commands
abort
have been
it.
stopped.
So I abort
Oh,
it.
that's
Be careful
great.
next
Oh, that's
time.
great.
Yeah,
Done.
you thought I was gonna end like that. So the automation thing was a huge help. Automating everything. I literally just sit here, and then all the computers turn up, and it goes beep 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 beep, and it's great. It's great. Automation was a huge efficiency booster, and like mental clarity. Now I can just perform. Speaking of performance, can I show you some of the art, some of the clips?
Sorry?
Can I show you the art, the performance aspect of all this?
Please.
Let me show you I forgot to show you. We kind of went all over the place, guys. This is the performance aspect. Of the. Can I have another hour? Just kidding. This is right here. It's the performance aspect, and the whole music video creating thing it was a challenge for me. Like, can I make a live music video as well as a post-created music video? And so I got to the point where everything got so modular, thousands of different combinations. You can't replicate it, and everything's unique. And this was one of thousands of different clips that was created through the stream with chat. And yeah. I'm sending that one to Twitch. Yeah, and you can really see some amazing different things that happen. And like I said, I can't replicate it. There's nothing in my ability to recreate it again.
But
So
when you get the song, do you also prepare the song, or you just do it live while you're at it? So you didn't hear the song before?
No preparations. I love improvisational. I love so it's like a video game. You know, these controllers are my hands. It's like when you hear a beat coming, you predict it. It's called, in a video game, it's called leading a shot, and then you hear the drop, and you go boom, and it's really fun because I get to watch the stream after. I'm like, wow, I created a really cool music video. It's like I'm rendering it live on television.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think do we have room for? We have questions from your chat. Does the question? Sorry, does your chat have any more questions?
Any questions for the? Is it? Sorry, excuse my ignorance. Is Dutch Norwegian or
no?
You're Netherlands. Is it? I'm so.
No, it's okay. It's
what
the
is it? What is it?
It's the Netherlands.
It's the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Now you know. I was educating chat, not me.
Someone saying finer.
Yeah.
So for the Dutchies over there. There's one more question. Do we have a question here, or do we have? We have one more question on our side, SushiDragon.
Okay, I'd love to.
Hi.
Oh.
This is not a question about technology. It's a question about performance.
Yes.
Just
Performance.
watching
Oh,
you,
that's a big one.
Just watching you, it's just incredible. The resemblance is one of the greatest comic actors of all time.
You're
Williams.
saying one of the
Williams.
greatest comic. I resemble the greatest comic
Almost.
actor of all time.
It reminds me of the work
Reminds
of
you.
Robin Williams.
Of Robin
who
Williams.
I think is one of the greatest stage comedians of all time.
Wow, yes.
In your performance style, have you been influenced?
Influenced?
By stage performers, comedians?
Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to reiterate this question for chat. He said it's a question for performance. It reminds me of Robin Williams because he's the greatest stage performer of all time, and that's kind of like a tribute to me. So I'm hugely inspired by Jim Carrey. I love Robin Williams, but I didn't grow up too much with Robin Williams. I grew up with Jim Carrey. And apparently there's another name who the comedian's name who goes like thank you very much Andy Kaufman. I love anti-art. A lot of this is a parody of the art that we have today, the YouTube edits, It's a parody of that, and art imitates life because I've essentially just become a live YouTube editor and do the dabbing thing and all that. Chat, not right now. Come on, chat. Okay, sorry. I have been significantly influenced by Jim Carrey. I love his facial expressions. So a staff member from Twitch said he's not only dancing to music, he's also dancing with his face. And I was just like, just very expressive.
Something was almost happening. Oh, wow.
Yeah. What happened?
That's very
Something
Jim
happened?
Carrey indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very Jim Carrey.
Well, I think we have to wrap up. It was a joy just to watch you do your thing. Also
Thank you.
being on your stream with all your followers. The chat.
That was so fun.
Yeah, that's so amazing. So I want to really, really thank you for being part of this first significant content
Absolutely.
event.
Absolutely.
Big applause for the Sushi Dragon.
They're applauding, guys. They're wrapping up. Thank you.
He's always faster than us and bigger than us. Only
He
on
says
his
they're
own.
always faster.
The one-man
Yeah.
orchestra. Yeah, thanks so much.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for, if I could say, thank you for recognizing the art. Content these days are made with such speed where they don't even care about it. It's disregarded. It's digested, and no one cares anymore the next day. But turning content into art allows you to create something that lives in people's hearts, including mine, that stands the test of time. And I enjoying content after the day you've already consumed it really proves that it can be art. And thanks for having this. Yeah.
Yeah, a great statement to end this with, and I will be watching your stream for the coming years
Thank
to
you.
come, and I hope many of us as well. And goodbye to you. Goodbye, Sushi Dragon.
Goodbye. Until next time. See you later, guys. Thank
See
you.
ya. Bye.
Bye.
So yeah.
Guys, why didn't you tell me the audio wasn't working until too late? I'm literally... He's laughing right now.